How's it going, movie fans? My name is Jonathan. I am a man of movies, and today we are here to talk about Zack Snyder's newest outing in the zombie genre. It comes out on Netflix on May 21st, and I was able to check it out a whole week in advance. How was it? Let's get into.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
Army of the Dead is directed and co-written by Zack Snyder and stars Dave Bautista, Omari Hardwick, Ella Purnell, Tig Notaro, Hiroyuki Sanada, Ana de la Higuera. There are so many people in this movie. After a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries takes the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever. Right out of the gate, the film efficiently presents the origins and backstory of the outbreak with stylistic flair. While a cover rendition of Viva Las Vegas is playing, there are planes bombing the city, and we're introduced to our protagonists and the war they're fighting with these zombies and how Vegas got demolished. In a matter of 3 or so minutes, Snyder is able to tell us all we need to know in order to get the gist of the central narrative. The fun opening scene just tells us all we need to know without getting into further exposition, especially because this movie's already long, clocking in at 2.5 hours. But when you put all your coins in the same bag, it's inevitable that your film will start to drag. After that explosive opening scene, the film starts to wind down as our characters are getting recruited again, and they try to add some depth to the relationship, and it just doesn't work. And that is the biggest gripe I have with this movie, that while each individual character is lively and unique, Snyder was not properly able to incorporate interactions with each other, whether it's a last-minute romance or an underdeveloped father-daughter relationship that Dave Bautista's character and Ella Purnell character have. But there is one relationship here that works for me, and that is the one between Omari Hardwick and the actor that plays Dieter, who have enough time to start, build, and ultimately end their relationship. And it has a gratifying end to it all. I have heard that Netflix is trying to spin off from this property and its characters, and I think they're smart to do so, because while the film does drag substantially and the characters' relationships are lackluster, there is a large scope in this world that warrants further explanation. If you're able to watch this on Netflix, go ahead and do so. But if you have the opportunity that I had to watch it in theaters on the biggest screen that you can, I recommend that one more than anything because of the experience. The practical and visual effects are Oscar worthy, and the direction is inspired with an original take on the zombie action genre that creates its own lore and amusing enough plot that keeps you invested throughout with its extremely gruesome violence and aesthetic cinematography. In recent Snyder fashion, in this film, the same way it opens up spectacularly and it drags within from time to time, the ending doesn't know when to be an ending, and I was left with a feeling of overexposure when this end sequence could have been heavily shaved down to tidy up the impact of what we just saw. To wrap it all up, some of the irrational reasonings and illogical choices found in Army of the Dead tally into my gripes, especially the poor use of relationships between the characters and the film's slow burn nature. But Snyder is able to direct this film in such a way to bring life to each individual separately with stylized action embedded that creates an original story for the zombies and crafts a fun world that I cannot wait to see again when Netflix moves forward with this franchise. Army of the Dead is a repeat watch. Those are just my thoughts. Have you seen Army of the Dead last week in theaters with that short run they had? Or are you going to check it out this Friday on Netflix? Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and let me know what you're expecting from this film. But like always, like this video, share this video with family and friends, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, movie fans.